Hey guys, I figured now is about as good of a time as any to actually do a video. I've been meaning to do one for quite some time, and I think I hadn't really worked up the nerve. But I got a new laptop and have a webcam built in, so I said it doesn't get any easier than that. But hey, hi everybody out there in the webosphere. It's nice to actually talk to you guys. Actually, I'm kind of bored. I've been sewing nonstop for the last 2, 3, 4 days. I'm working on a huge project for a client where I'm making reversible capes for a dance line or local high school. Here's the pattern. It's McCall's 2853, and I'm making learn how to adjust this. The Little Red Riding Hood kind of cape deal. It's a little bit longer. And it's usually a 2-hour project, but I'm making 10 of them. But since it's reversible, that translates into 20 capes. So if you do the math on that, it's 2 hours just to sew, plus an hour to cut out and press and all that good stuff. Maybe a little more. Looking at probably about 3.5 hours per cape, 30 hours, so something like that. So what? 10, 30 hours. I'm probably about 80% done. So the fabrics actually are this really pretty orange. Look, I don't think I've given you time. I just like jumped into everything. But anyway, hopefully you can follow. I'm not talking too fast. But it's this really pretty kind of orange Casa satin I got from Joann's Casa collection. Sparkles in it. And then the other side of the cape is like this blue pont knit right here. But anyway, working on that for a client. We've been talking about this since August. And it's kind of cool that we're actually almost done with the project. It took a while to plan, so on and so forth. And I helped her order 80 yards of fabric. 80 yards. Yeah. My arms hurt from lifting all those. They're probably like 3.5 yards each cape. When they come together, it'll be about 6 yards. So anyway, I've been doing that. Forgive me if I haven't been able to respond to your blogs. I am dying to get on the internet, but I have been up to my ears literally with capes. So I'll show you when those things are done. Okay, next thing is I've done some draping recently, like 2 weeks ago, but haven't had a chance to show you guys. I did the front bodice, and I used my personal dress form, and I'm using 2 excellent books. Actually, I started using this book by I dropped the ruler. Draping from Apparel Design by Helen Joseph Armstrong. And I found I had another great book. Now, I've had these books on my shelves for years. I knew I had the vision that I would be draping one day, but I didn't realize it's going to take so long. This is by Connie Crawford. It's the other draping book, The Art of Fashion Draping. This is the older version. There's a new one out, 2012 version. I want that book. There's a sponsor out there. I would really appreciate it. I need that book. I actually almost tossed this book because at first glance I didn't really understand anything, but after having done some hands-on work with the draping a couple weeks ago, and I looked through this book again, turns out this actually works better than the Helen Joseph Armstrong book. I like it better and understand it better. So before you toss those books out, check them out again. Be surprised that once you wait, and look at something the second time, it actually makes sense. So that's that. And it's kind of cool, the draping, because for me it helps me to really understand fit and to conform fabric to the body and to look at the shape and how darts behave. It really, I think, I really can understand the concept a lot better about pattern design. And considering that we sew for ourselves and for other people, a lot of us are drapers and don't even know it. Because once you're done with like the flat pattern work of like cutting out the pattern in fabric, sewing it together, all the fine tuning stuff is actually draping. So when you're tweaking a dart, that's draping. So you're a draper too. Anyway, so that's it with the draping and what's going on with me with that. Oh my gosh, I'm 4 minutes in and I'm still talking. You can tell I'm really bored. And I hope I'm not boring you. The next thing is, and this is kind of like a progress report video, so sorry I failed to mention that. It's just trying to catch you guys up to speed with everything that's been going on with me. But that's my fall fashion wardrobe. I am so dying to make fall fashions that I've been doing some drawing. And here's some some items I definitely want in my own wardrobe. This really cute dress, kind of like a knit dress. Boop, boop, right there. There's a trench coat right there. I'm trying to see this backwards. I think gray slacks, some little pencil skirts and plaid. I always wear those with like turtlenecks. A cute little ruffled front blouse or dress I'd like to make, and then of course a trench coat. Ooh, I cannot do this backwards. Can't you tell I'm really awkward? A trench coat right there, and then I want some black vests, and I want a lot of separates. Oh my gosh, I'm 5 minutes in. I'm just gonna be so bored. I think there's supposed to be like a limit to people's attention span. I don't want to surpass that. But anyway, so as far as my fall wardrobe goes, I actually have some patterns, just kind of give you an idea where I'm going with that. You saw my drawings, but here's my patterns. This one, for instance, I so want to make. This is McCall's dress from last season. It's super cute. And I have had my plaid fabric since then. I haven't had the time to do it. I also want to make a really, really cute coat. I have a bunch of coat patterns that I am itching to try. I live in the subtropics. I mean, well, Savannah's not all that, you know, it's not Caribbean or anything, but it is rather warm here. Like today was like in the 70s. But I still have to make a coat. But my only thing is I wouldn't get much wear if I made like tons of them. But eventually I would like to have a closet full of coats. It gives you more options. And I'd like to put a little bit more grays in the wardrobe. So I have like this really cute slinky knit. See right here? It has really good hand, nice draping with a cute dress. Did I show you my patterns? Oh, like this is a coat pattern I'm interested in. It's another one that's really cute. I find that you see a lot of brightly colored coats, fabrics with like black buttons. It seems to be the style. And then I said I wanted more vests and things of that nature. There you go. And then here's the sample type dress too. Okay, so that's my wardrobe. Let's see. I have to make a costume for my daughter for the book parade. She wants to be Pinkalicious. I forget the name of the author, but it's kind of like a whole book series. This little fairy princess girl. So I need to get started on that. And aside from that, I was itching tonight to make something for myself because I've been sewing for others all week, and I was looking at this blouse right here, really kind of cute with that asymmetrical arm. Didn't really get great reviews on patternreview.com or Sewing Pattern Review, the website. I always kind of browse and look at the reviews other sewers leave for patterns, but I was thinking about making it probably in this kind of like mesh fabric. It's completely sheer. Just something like a little quickie project, because I've been sewing capes all week long, and I'm almost done though. My last thing though is I want to thank Lynn, who was so kind and generous to. I won one of her giveaways. She's at the blog Wonderfully Made. I hope I said that right, Lynn. But anyway, she was so sweet. I won one of her. Let's see. This is kind of like a sewing kit, you can see, and she made it herself, and there you go. It's like a little mini sewing kit. It's so cute. And then aside from that, she sent me all these goodies, like, you know, washable, reusable snack bags for my daughter. They're so adorable. I'm gonna fight her for these, and they're in great fabrics, cottons. And then she sent me all of these cool retro patterns. So you can see some of these. You see the oldies but goodies. I love that dress. I have a green fabric. I so could rock that. Here's some more of the patterns. Aren't they just so wonderful? Gosh, I wish I was like, you know, in my 20s and the 70s. I barely made the 70s being born. But anyway, so there's that. Thank you so much, Lynn. I was going to email you back just to say thank you. Oh, she has another little goodie too. I think it was a bookmark. It's really cute. It says "Be Still" on that. Really good bookmark. Anyway, I wanted to just thank you personally. I was gonna email you back, but I didn't feel like that was adequate. Just so love my gifts. That was so kind of you. And thanks, guys, for joining me in my first, you know, webcast, so to speak, or I guess my first blog, whatever you call it. But I hope to do these more often. It's kind of fun, I guess. If you like it, you know, let me know. I'll probably do more in the future. It was actually a lot quicker than having to type and upload pictures and stuff like that. Just keeping you guys abreast of what's going on with me. This is, what's going on with me. Alright then, any questions, thoughts, whatever, you know where to find me. Alright, take care. Thanks for following me. Bye.